state and spell your first and last name for loudly into the mic for the courts, please.
Ashley Edwards, ASHLEY EDWARDS.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Has your name changed recently?
It did in 2016.
And what was it prior to your name being Edwards now?
Clay.
All right. And why was it changed?
I got married.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Was there ever a time that you worked for the Atlanta Police Department?
Yes.
And in what capacity did you work for the Atlanta Police Department?
I was a Zone 3 officer, Zone 3 police officer from 2013 to about 2015, and then I was a school detective for about a year.
All right. Do you currently work in the law enforcement field?
No.
And when did you leave?
2016.
And were you post-certified the entire time that you were with the Atlanta Police Department?
Yes.
What was the title that you left the Atlanta Police Department with?
School detective.
I want to direct your attention to the date of January 11th, 2015. Do you recall responding to the address of 88 Ventura Avenue on that day?
Yes.
And around what time were you dispatched to that address?
I don't remember the time. I worked the overnight shift, so I remember it was dark, so it was at nighttime.
In what county is that address situated?
That would be Fulton.
And what reason were you dispatched to that address?
I remember it was a call that I believe it was the neighbors that called and said they heard gunshots, like a lot of gunshots, consecutive. And so those multiple calls came in and led us to that address.
Okay. And did you actually, in fact, arrive to that address?
Yes.
And what, if anything, did you see when you got there?
There were like a lot of bullet holes around the foundation of the house in the front.
And had you ever been called out to that address before?
No, not that I recall.
And when you got there, did you see any people outside?
No, not that I recall.
Were you the first responder?
Yes.
And who resided at that address, if you know?
There was only a male there when I got there.
Do you recall if his name was Emmett Yarbrough?
I don't recall that, but I mean that's what was in the report, so that would have had to been the name he gave.
Okay. And do you recall what is located at that address? Is it a home, a commercial building?
A house.
Okay. And do you recall his demeanor?
I don't. I mean, he seemed like kind of maybe nervous or scared. I mean, his house had just got shot up.
Okay. And was he injured at all?
No.
Did you check the area to see if any other homes were affected by any gunfire?
Once backup arrived, we did walk up and down the street to make sure there were no other houses or people hit.
Okay. What, if anything, did you learn?
No, I don't believe any other homes were hit. We spoke to some neighbors that just heard the gunshots.
I will ask you the phrase. Without saying what anyone said, did you observe anyone hurt?
No.
Did you observe any homes affected by the gunfire?
Not that I recall.
Other than the 88 Ventura Avenue?
Right.
Do you know if did you see any shell casings at that location at that time?
I don't recall any. I think I remember like when the crime scene techs got there, they were picking up shell casings. I can't say that I really recall myself seeing any.
Okay. Was a crime scene technician called out to that location to process the scene?
Yes.
And do you recall if the person's name by any chance?
The crime scene technician? I don't.
And did you include any mention of any collection of shell casings in your report, if you recall?
I don't recall.
pretty much conclude your involvement with this particular matter?
Yes.
All right. At this time, Your Honor, the state has no further questions.
Any questions for this witness?
Thank you, no questions.
All right. Thank you for your time, and you are excused. Call your next witness.
At this time, the state now calls Renee Charleston to the stand, Your Honor.
Okay.